African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 9th of December, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkiv direction inflicted defeat on formations of 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Velyki Prokhody and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The armed forces of Ukraine lost up to 75 servicemen and 2 122mm howitzers D-30. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the manpower and equipment of the mechanized, airmobile brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, 3 territorial defense brigades and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dvurechnaya, Zagrozovo, Velyki, Kupyansk in the Kharkiv region, Torskoye in the Donetsk People's Republic, Nadia in the Luhansk People's Republic, as well as Serebryanskoye Forestry. They repelled 9 counterattacks by assault units of the armed forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost up to 455 troops, 2 pickup trucks, a US-made 155mm M198 howitzer and a 105mm M119 gun, a UK-made 155mm FH-70 howitzer and a 105mm L119 gun, 2 Gvozdika 122mm self-propelled artillery units and 2 D-30 122mm howitzers. Units of the Southern Group of Troops continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense, defeated the formations of the mechanized, mountain assault and airborne assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Kurakovo, Verkhnekamenskoye, Novomarkovo, Ostrovsky, Ulikli, and Yantarnoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed a counterattack by the enemy's assault group. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 240 servicemen, 2 Cossack combat armored vehicles, a 122mm D-30 howitzer and a 105mm M119 gun made in the USA. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces occupied more advantageous positions, defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized, motorized infantry, assault brigades and an assault battalion of the armed forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Dzerzhinsk, Dmitrov, Pushkino, Zelto, and Zaria of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 10 counterattacks of armed formations of the armed forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost over 555 servicemen, an infantry fighting vehicle, 2 US-made M113 armored personnel carriers, a Cossack armored fighting vehicle, 2 pickups, 2 152mm Stubby howitzers, a 152mm D-20 gun, and 3 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the East Force Group improved their position along the front line, defeated the formations of the Marine Brigade and 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Konstantinopol, Dneproenergia, Vremievka, and Novoocheretovotoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 2 counterattacks by enemy assault groups. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 150 servicemen, an armored personnel carrier, 2 vehicles, a 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Bogdana, a 155mm howitzer FH-70 made in Great Britain, a 152mm gun D-20, and an electronic warfare station. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Molotokh-Machka, Novoandrivka in the Zaporizhia region, Antonovka, Pridniprovsk in the Kherson region in the city of Kherson. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 55 servicemen, a Cossack combat armored vehicle, and 5 cars. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian armed forces groups damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, railway facilities that ensure the delivery of Western equipment to the Ukrainian armed forces, assembly and storage sites for unmanned aerial vehicles, a fuel depot, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 147 districts. Air defense systems shot down 10 rockets from the U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 36 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 649 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 37,504 unmanned aerial vehicles, 586 anti-aircraft missile systems, 19,713 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,500 multiple launch rocket systems, 19,274 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 29,109 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.